This morning I'm heading to the Gadsden Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to get some city maps so that I can show you guys how to navigate around the city using just basic city maps that you can get at any Chamber of Commerce or multiple places. I am at Gadsden City of Commerce. What the hell is that called? Chamber of Commerce. And I am going to see if they have any street maps that I can get for free. Hopefully for free. Let's see. Well, I got here, they're closed for lunch, so I'll come back after that and see if they've got them. All right. I am going to navigate from here at the Gadsden City of Commerce over to the post office, which is just down that way. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Convention Center, the Chamber of Etowah Commerce. So first thing I need to do is align my map with the roads, and I can see the intersection here. There's 2nd and Walnut Street. So let's see, there is Chestnut, there's Walnut, and 3rd, Walnut, and 2nd. So right there, I'm turning my map so that it lines up with this road here. That is Walnut. There's Walnut. Okay, Walnut's this way, and 2nd Street is right there. Okay, so the post office is right down here. Okay, so I found the post office here. It's under points of interest right here at the near the Legend, and it is on K7 is the block that it's on. So you look over here, HIJ. This is KLMNO, and you look over to 7. Okay, I'm down at 10, 9, 8, 7 right here. So K, and go over and up, and 7. That is right in here. It's right in here. So I'm gonna drive down this way and go to it. I want to orient my map. Instead of having the north-facing arrow at the top like you normally do, I want to face it in the direction of the roads around here. So this is 211, and that's 211 right there. So it's going that way. So I've turned my map upside down, and that's the direction I'm going. Whew, that AC feels good. Okay, so I'm gonna go down the hill here. And there's a few things that I'm looking for, major major roads, like the river here, the Coosa River. It runs through here. I can use that as a backstop, so I know if I hit the Coosa River, I've gone beyond the actual downtown portion right here. And as I come down the hill here, here's a major intersection where 211 meets 431. That's a good checkpoint to look at. And I can just use that as my guide. Just go straight across the road and take the first left. And that'll take me right downtown where I'm wanting to go. So when I get downtown, then I'm gonna walk a couple of streets around and navigate on foot for a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So let me take a look at the map here. I don't need the bottom half of the map because, and really, I don't need the top half. Well, the top quarter. I'm still on the top half right now, but I'm not gonna be. So I already know 411, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold that under. All right, and I don't need the sides of the map. So let me just fold it to the portion that I am going to use, so it's easier to handle. Okay. Coming down the hill, 411, 211 right here, off of Nakalula, hit 431, go down the street, hit, this is Forest Avenue, but it turns into Broad Street down here, the further down I go. Couple of landmarks. There's the courthouse. I'll pass by it, and that'll orient me to where I'm at. Then I'll come into the Cultural Art Museum, and then I'll park behind it. And as you can see, your downtown area is pretty much a box, because you've got 431 on the north side of downtown, because this is north here. There's 431. This is downtown right here, this whole area. 431's on the north. It's boxing it in from the north. Then you have 411 and the Coosa River on the east, and then 759 on the south, and then Black Creek right here. That runs all the way through right there. So the whole downtown is within that box right there. You've got those handrails that guide you in, and you can use each street as you go as handrails. Say, if I'm on Broad Street here, and this is Walnut Street here, and my point is is somewhere in between these two streets, I can use those as handrails, so I don't really have to pay as much attention to my map. I just know that if I hit Walnut, I've gone too far south, and if I hit Broad Street, I've gone too far north, and if I hit the river, I've gone too far east, and if I hit this, which is 12th Street, I've gone too far west. So you're bringing this box smaller and smaller, and you just direct yourself directly into your point. Let me look at the scale here. So the legend on this map is right here in this corner here. This tells you the different roads, this is a divided highway, controlled access. This is undivided highway, secondary roads, streets, railroads, and all this gives you an example here. Now right here is a mileage guide or a scale. This is a quarter mile, and then a half a mile is the entire scale. So put a piece of paper, put the edge right up against the edge of the scale, and my finger right about there is a half a mile. What I'm doing is taking the distance on the scale and putting it on the map to see how far a city block is, which I think is about a quarter mile in Gadsden. So let's go. Here we are, Walnut Street. Yep, Walnut Street. Fourth Street. Fire department, that's a good landmark right there. Third Street. Second Street. And this will be First Street right here. And right there is the highway and the river. So that's my backstop right there. Okay, so this is the Gadsden City map. And on it, there is a street index. And on that, every street is listed in alphabetical order. And each one has a different, like this is Lamar Drive, U90. So you would look at the U, you're looking for the letter U. There's A over here, B, C, D, and it goes on to U. And what did I say? Lamar was U9. And then you look at these numbers that run up and down the sheet, and there's U9. So Lamar should be right in here, in this area U9. So it's in this block right here, and right there it is. So you can see that. Now, where I'm at right now, let's see, what road is this? Shit, I don't know what road this is. Let's think of where we're at here. This is Broad Street. Broad Street's right over there. Let's find where this is here. This is Broad Street right there. And I know the bridge is down there. There's Broad Street. So it goes down this way. And I think we are right in this area right here. But you can just look at the road signs and match it up. And instead of doing terrain association, where you match up the map with the direction and the terrain, you actually just match up the map with the way the roads run. So if I knew what road these were right here, then I could just line it up and angle it where the map is basically in the same direction as the roads themselves, and just follow it that way. And that's how I'm looking at it. So let's go down here to Broad Street, and I'll see, okay, there's the Broad Street sign. If I figure out what road this is, then I can find that intersection, and we can navigate from there. And then I can just look on the map and see where I want to go, and move from here to there. Just look at, okay, like say I'm, where's Broad Street again? This is Broad Street right here. And I'm using my thumb right now to keep a marker on Broad Street. So I'll just keep my thumb on the map and I'll hold my thumb there as I'm moving in town, and I'll fold my map so that the piece that I'm actually using is the only piece. There, so there's Broad Street, and I'll just hold it like this so my thumb. So let me lock the truck and we'll go for a walk. You ready to walk?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go down this way. All right. Get out here. Okay, that's South 6th Avenue and Broad Street. Once you're done with that, get back to me and All right, so on the map, you can see there's Broad Street and South 6th Street this way, which is right here. So we're at this intersection right here, and say I want to navigate to somewhere, anywhere else. I just look at that and I say, okay, I'm going to go here to this intersection of Chestnut Street and whatever this road is here. So what I'm going to do is, looking at where I'm at, I'm just going to walk straight down Broad Street going this direction, and then once I get down here, I'll just take a left onto this road here. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to walk that way. We'll just walk down there and then turn. Right. That'll work.